We begin from Uganda, whose authorities have revealed that human rights activist Agather Atuhaire has been found after missing for almost a week. Agather was detained together with Kenya's Boniface Mwangi in Tanzania while on a mission to support opposition leader Tundu Lissu, who is facing treason charges at the Kisutu court. She was reportedly found near the Uganda-Tanzania border amid intense calls by the Ugandan government to have the citizen released, citing violation of the Vienna Treaty. Meanwhile, President William Ruto's personal aide Farouk Kibet has criticized the Kenyan activists who traveled to Tanzania, accusing them of spreading negative behavior in the neighboring country. Kibet has said Kenyans should respect their neighbors and avoid exporting political tensions across borders, and called on leaders to uphold diplomacy and responsible political conduct in regional affairs.
Na munaona wamepeleka tabia mbaya Tanzania. Sisi tunataka kuheshimu majirani nchi zetu za nje. Nyinyi wa Kenya hapa kutoka South Mugirango, hao watu ambaye wako na bad manners wafungwe wasifungwe. Wamehamia Tanzania kwa sababu wameokopa kushindana na Mheshimiwa William Ruto. Munaona wameenda huko kushindana na Suluhu. Tunawaambia wakuje hapa South Mugirango wause sera, wasiuze ukabila.
Kibet was speaking at the South Mugirango when the Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki, toured the region on a development project.
Pearl Newsbeat.
Machakos County Assembly members have announced their decision to resume committee sittings today after 6 weeks, defying a Speaker Accuses directive to suspend them indefinitely. County Assembly Majority Leader Nicholas Nzioka said that after reviewing Standing Order 161, which grants the clerk, not the Speaker, the authority to reconvene committee meetings, the MCAs resolved to reconvene. He said that all the 59 MCAs will return to the Assembly chambers to address pressing committee matters that cannot be postponed. Speaker Accuses had suspended all Assembly sessions last month following violent clashes that left 2 MCAs injured. The chaos erupted amid tension surrounding an impeachment motion against her, proceedings now halted by the High Court. A function of MCAs is now demanding accountability from Speaker Accuses, accusing her of incompetence and financial mismanagement. They have vowed to present their grievances before the Senate Evolution Committee on Tuesday, June 30th.
August 2022 mulienda kupeana hiyo power kwa sisi ambao mlichagua to represent fully. As we talk, the residents of Machakos are not represented. Talking about the Speaker, violation of Article 1 of the Constitution. This will be a gross violation of the Constitution, and you are not fit to hold any public office.
Pearl Newsbeat.
The public participation of the Finance Bill 2025 enters its second day before the Finance and National Committee after a marathon submission of memoranda from 32 agencies on Thursday. The National Treasury aims to raise up to 24 billion shillings from the proposed law, which analysts have touted to streamline revenue-raising measures. The chair of the committee, Kuria Kimani, insists that the Finance Bill 2025 is not introducing any taxes, but streamline tax expenditures on products and services that do not directly lower production costs and therefore fail to ease the cost of living.
The objective of this is not mainly to raise additional taxes, to streamline especially the way the taxes are collected, to ensure there is no redundancy, to ensure there is access, but to streamline especially the way the taxes are collected, to ensure there is no redundancy, to ensure there is that our pieces of legislation are in line with the current advancement in technology. There has been most of the clashes, as you've even heard from the stakeholders you've heard today, are cleanups, cleaning up where there has been repetition, where some pieces of legislation have been redundant.
Pearl Newsbeat.
And preparations for the Madaraka Day celebrations in Homa Bay County are in top gear ahead of the June 1st event. Homa Bay Governor Gladys Wanga says preparation of the event has led to a number of infrastructural development in the region, noting that the renovation of key feeder roads and airports and held the Transport Ministry for swift cooperation with the county government. Wanga further lauded the broad-based arrangement between ODM and UDA parties, adding that the partnership remains monumental in the development of the Nyanza region.
The people of Homa Bay will tell you that the kind of progress we are seeing in Homa Bay today is such that we have never seen. And this is because of the cooperation and the unity and the stability of the country. And that is why we continue to support the broad-based government. So because also of, people, we have the Treasury, CS Mbadi, we are very grateful for his cooperation. Our PS, Dr. Molo, we are very grateful because as the leadership, we have agreed to work together to move Homa Bay forward.
Pearl Newsbeat.
In the corridors of justice, 14 suspects arrested in connection with alleged malicious damage and theft during raid at the residence of the Trans Nzoia County Governor George Natembeya are expected in court. The DCI announced their detention last night and reported significant progress in investigations into the chaotic scenes in which EACC officers were unlawfully obstructed while performing the official duties. They disclosed that a manhunt is currently underway for additional suspects, including financiers, facilitators, and ringleaders behind the Tuesday incident. The attackers vandalized 5 EACC vehicles and stole seized items and other valuables, effectively disrupting the anti-corruption operation. At the same time, 6 suspects in police custody in connection with the killing of Father Aloy Cheriot Bet of St. Matthias Mulumba Tot Parish in Elgeyo Marakwet are said to be arraigned to face murder charges. The National Police Service confirmed the death of the priests, which occurred in Mokoro location in Kabartile sublocation, and clarified that it was not related to cattle rustling or banditry. Police spokesperson Mushiri Nyaga said in a statement that General Service Unit officers who responded swiftly established that Father Bet was accosted and fatally shot by armed assailants.
Pearl Newsbeat.
And across the borders, Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said Keir Tana and other leaders have effectively said they want Hamas to remain in power. He also accused British, French and Canadian leaders of siding with mass murderers, rapists, baby killers and kidnappers. In a video posted on X on addressing Thursday's attack on Israeli embassy staff in Washington, Netanyahu said Keir Starmer, Emmanuel Macron and Mark Carney wanted Israel to stand down and accept that Hamas army of mass murderers will survive. Downing Street has declined to comment directly on Netanyahu remarks but pointed to Keir's previous condemnation of Washington attack on the X. In that post, Keir called anti-Semitism an evil that must be stamped out.
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.